Hi, I'm Charlotte Smith with Champoeg Creamery, and this is Grass-Fed TV, your place for tips and ideas on cooking through your half a beef, half a hog, chicken, whatever it might be. We will teach you how here. Today I'm going to do a recipe on juicy pub-style burgers, and that's in honor of my son who's in Marine boot camp for the next 13 weeks. I know he would probably give anything about now to have a homemade cheeseburger because trust me, they aren't eating very well in boot camp. Let me show you what our ground beef looks like. It comes in 1-pound packages like this in our farm store. $7 for a package of grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef. You cannot find beef like this in stores anywhere, from Oregon especially. And you can also buy 20 pounds or more for $6 a pound or $120. So would love it to meet you out here and have you pick up some of this, because once you try our beef, you will never want to eat any other ground beef. Trust me, it's really good. So today's recipe is a traditional, like all-American burger, but we're gonna do a couple sauces, because if you know me from my past videos, you know I love sauce. So these are just really classic burger sauces, and they will take your burgers just up a level, so you can actually entertain with them and feel like people are getting something really special because you've gone to a little extra effort. And the other thing is, you probably have most of these things in your house already. I only needed to buy one thing from the store to make these two different sauces. So first of all, just a classic burger sauce starts with the mayo, and we've got both soy sauce and Worcestershire sauce in here. And just stir in your soy sauce, add your brown sugar, pepper, squeeze in a clove of garlic, and lastly about a tablespoon of chives, and these are right out our back door, so really handy to reach. The other sauce is just as simple, and you will recognize it as a little bit like a Thousand Island, which my husband will love this on his burger. So we put mayonnaise, ketchup, there's a little sugar and pepper in it, and then just some sweet pickle relish and a teaspoon of vinegar. And all these recipes are under the video on the website. And just stir this one up. Please don't be intimidated by making the hamburger patties. It just comes with practice. I have 2 pounds of ground beef here, and I want to make third-pound patties. So I find it really handy just to use a little kitchen scale to make sure I've got about 1/3 of a pound. Otherwise, I tend to end up with all different size patties that cook at different speeds or lengths. Now that I have my 6 sections that weigh about 1/3 of a pound each, this is what I do. I put them between both hands, and I use my thumbs on the edges because I don't want the edges to get really thin. If you flatten it out like this, your edges will be skinnier than the rest, and they'll burn. So there, hopefully you can see that. And also when you're cooking patties on the grill, not on the stove, but on the grill, it's nice to put a little indentation in the middle so they cook evenly. So there you go. And this just comes with practice. I find myself sometimes making 25 patties at a time. For instance, this week we're feeding our farm camp kids, so you get good at it when you do that many, and you can get faster and faster. So then all it takes is a little salt and pepper on each side of each patty. Then use your spatula to turn them over so you can season the other side. And same thing, salt and pepper the other side. Now, if I were not using these sauces, I might use garlic salt, but since we're using sauces with lots of flavor, I just want a basic salt and pepper. Place your burgers right on the hot grill. I've got mine on high. Then shut the lid, and it's really important you don't open the lid until it's time to turn them over. There's nothing worse than going to a party and seeing somebody standing over the barbecue for like 2 hours with the lid open, flipping burgers, because you're going to end up with a really dried out burger. So close the lid, set the timer for about 7 or 8 minutes, and then we'll come back and flip them over. Then you want to flip them just one time, and look at those perfect, beautiful grill lines on there. And we don't want to overcook these. We don't want them really dried out, so we're going to put them on for about 5 more minutes. Oh man, these are so perfect. I just took the temperature. They're about 135 degrees in the middle, which is absolutely perfect. Then what I do, if you want your buns toasted, I just turn off the grill and I put my buns on here for about, 2, 3, 4 minutes, depending on how hot it is, just so they have a nice little toast on them. Right, then we've got a couple ways to do it. Everyone can build their own burger just like this and take some of the sauce and drizzle it on the top. And then I actually, oh, look at that, how yummy that is. Perfect. Over here, I actually don't even eat a bun anymore because once I hit 40, my metabolism slowed way down and buns are not necessary to fill me up. So here's my plain burger, but I do love my sauce. Put a little daub of that on the top, and then I will have my vegetables on the side. Thank you so much for joining me today, making lunch here in honor of today's military recruits. And I hope you will stop by, grab some hamburger. This just smells so good. We've got 2 delicious sauces here. Now it's your turn. I would love for you to scroll down below the video to the comment section and tell me what is your favorite condiment for your hamburgers. If you ask our farm camp kids, it's just plain ketchup. So that's all we need is a bottle of ketchup this week to feed them. That's it. But let me know your favorite condiment. Forward this to friends you know who want to make the best hamburger recipe ever. And I will see you very soon.